Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more rooms that I just came to search around for many more things as well. The first off, that I'm very speechless around here, as I'll be saying for welcome back for some more searching rooms in Comic Studio. In the last video, we have done here because we didn't actually turn the mouse cruiser on in this last video as well. So we have done it right here in Rooms National Park because we added Cookie Run characters. And something is actually not far from them all. And like this actually going to be doing this as well. So we cannot able to do for some mistaken rooms of Comic Studio as well. We didn't actually going to be ready to get on with epic rooms and more of them as well, as more rooms is gonna be coming out for once again, as I'm not gonna be try to say Monday again or like this. I'm probably very not sure. We already done with interminable rooms and rooms in the insanity and distorted rooms. Now we're gonna be coming for round quickly, so that doesn't mean to get around for this as anyways as well. So we're headed out to selection as well, and we're gonna be seeing to check it out for the rooms of low detailed. Alright, so the RLD stands for Rooms Low Detailed Comic Studio. I'm probably very sure it's 100% complete. 100% complete, as we're gonna be stepping in to the rooms to. I'm gonna be checking out this comic studio anyways. So looks like we got for multiple of characters, like even for to do this as well. Real, I mean, rooms low detailed, as we possibly never sure. We got one of those faces and the multiple things that we got actually that we're gonna be turning on the spoilers on. But as you can see, was actually we got for fan entities like this, even for containing spoilers as well, and the multiple OCs was actually going to be for multiple entities. The players was actually from Roblox, and we're not able to be sure that we're started all the way onto the top as well. So we don't absolutely going to be names around here. So let's check it around here first. First off is the section A, and which is pretty scary for round something is actually very disturbing. And the next one is the section B. 26 sections is actually for one things as well. Alright, this is gonna be the section C. The section T was actually, I'm not very sure, isn't going to be for the future entities, was actually for the studio or the section T as well. So probably that isn't gonna be probably real. This is the character was the GL1. Very scary. The C variants were actually extremely scary and very extremely gloomy. Like Beast, similar to scary Roblox faces, and some kind of an epic happy face around here. Turns out there must be more monsters and ridiculously disturbing as well. Next up is the removed entities, which means actually for some sort of scrapped face around beyond those rules are extremely scary. The unknown number 60 as well. Another one is actually for some sort of a guy over here was turned into some kind of an extreme extraordinary beast who was actually this. And another one is the Freddy Fazbear's. Ah, gosh, that must be so much more, and so much many more of those crazy monsters. Oh, that must be for some sort of a happy face, and not beyond of those things as well. Turn into some kind of for the good guys. These are probably for some sort of a good guys as well, and the bad monsters was actually from over here. And the next character wasn't going to be enough as well. So there's nothing extra things isn't going to be happy around for those things as well. So we got for many more things is the A-15. It was a fan made overall, and the CC variant was actually even more scarier than I never thought. The CCC 60 variants, admin for exclusive insane mods. Another one is the G120. It's also fan made for some kind of scary things as hell. Scary as cursed as hell. Many more monstrous things are going to be shocking you from anything as well. So looks like we got CC25, CCC25, CCCC25, 5Cs25, and 6Cs25. Crazy enough for multiple of those characters. And finally, just some stuff that doesn't fit anywhere else about C150 and emissions about A150 plus. SPD 300, CT10, CT25, and CT120. Even though that was extremely beast of monsters around here, and we gotta explain these things as well, is actually for the fan entities. So, the fan entities by Vania 1991. Those monsters are rapidly scary. And more scary as hell. Even for some sort of face was actually these. Even that came from Roblox turned into something like more monsters. And a lot of monsters. Alright, that is all of the characters, but we still absolutely having one more. It was the season 2, but looks like we got for more monsters that we got all the characters that we never came from. And next up, we got for some sort of, for the items, like anythings as well, including for some sort of rooms, like it's actually clean. Next one is OCs, that the OCs from the rooms mashup studio from these times, here are the only ERM OCs that are from rooms low detailed entities. Was actually starting with actually going to be the OC Happy Man, who was actually look like from, I really think it is, that we don't really think is actually from the Cookie Run reference, and it was a yes or a no, and looks like is the OC about A25, but pretty bad as well. Another one is the B_140. It was actually this thing as well, and the remake of this beast was actually not real like this. The OC A275, the A275 version next to the first one, was actually for some sort of a ridiculously monster as well, like a steam or diesel engine as well. The OCB40, this guy will be used as the CB40. That was an insanely monstrous as well. So even that is actually going to be doing for the one more is the BB55 or the BB5 comic maker. So even though there must be many more characters, there is nothing at all. And the players wasn't actually like this one before. So all of those things that we got actually this as well. So we're gonna be picking up the flashlight and some anything as a metallic pipe and the radio as well. So I'm probably sure. Let's start adding the backgrounds, and which is including Cookie Run characters. So nothing instead about this is one from some kind of those things as well. So looks like we're gonna be added for some characters immediately instead like anything that before this as well. So I'm gonna be going to head over for the OCs like those things as well. So even like those faces similar like Orange Cookie was probably, I'm not sure, it was pretty this as well. So let's going to be using for the studio crossovers and even not more this about there. And let's just get actually going to be added for one thing as well. So I'm gonna be using for some kind of next page, and I don't really think that the Cozy Cafe comic studio was pretty missing. So I'm not very sure that we're gonna be going for the page number 3. So even that is actually going to be to do this as well. So we're very not sure that the Cozy Cafe cookie was out of this one thing as well. So we're not going to be finding this later as well. So even that is actually going to be for side games as well. So let's try to add for something like else. Alright. I'm not going to be waiting for a little bit long time, but great. I might going to be taking for a little bit of while. The only comic studio that we added that we're gonna be trying to use is the Cozy Vacation. Was actually from those characters as well. As we seen the results wasn't gonna be pretty far enough that we just added a bunch of girls and even for men's like itself as well. Sadly, Cozy Cafe isn't exist anymore because of those some kind of drama going on for around here and a complete deletion from this comic studio and never to be exist around for multiple of OCs of those characters around here. There's still more available characters around here somewhere, and absolutely nothing is actually including more as well. So we're probably very not sure it isn't going to be actually like those things as well. So even that is less inappropriate characters wasn't going to be coming enough. So as I'll be able to be using for a comic studio that use all over to do this as well. So nothing is absolutely going to be going for around here. So even that we're going to be doing for another page, and unfortunately nothing appears here that nothing includes around here as well. So but as you can see that expanded Cookie Run Comic Studio has moved into this, and nothing is explaining that somewhere from those the Cozy Cafe is never to be exist anymore because this comic studio that Cozy Cafe was being deleted because of this only one thing isn't going to do this for the issue problems. But don't say that in the comments, but I'm very not sure it won't be able to be come back as well. So that we're not supposed to even for to do this as well. That we still have Scruffiest Comic Studio and Puyo Puyo like this as well. Not the Pooh's Adventures like those things as well. So even we click around of those things and Mario Madness like even for this as well. So nothing includes around here for those characters, and the OCs like them for wasn't actually for pretty something wasn't actually like to be as well for such as luxury. So even though that could be the end of this video, and of course nothing is actually going to be for the most OC things isn't going to be possible and exist anymore. So looks like we're headed back into some kind of things, and let's just wrap up for today's video. So if you just actually going to be for check it out of this comic studio, make sure the link is going to be in the description below, and the main website is actually included. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and I'll be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads all later into videos to go, I guess.